The room went silent. Justin Bieber stood up from the table. The $15 million contract was right there. All he had to do was sign. But instead he said 4 words that shocked everyone in that room. "I have to go." And he walked out. December 18th, 2019, Los Angeles, Century City. The boardroom of the biggest sports brand in the world. Cameras everywhere. Press waiting outside. Justin's manager, lawyers, executives in $5,000 suits. Everyone was ready for the biggest endorsement deal of Justin's career. $15 million, 3 years, global campaign. But the contract never got signed, and nobody knew why. Let me tell you, 2 hours before that meeting, Justin was in his car, getting ready, rehearsing what he'd say to the cameras. This was huge, his biggest deal since 2016. His phone buzzed. Unknown number. He almost didn't answer. "Hello, Mr. Bieber?" A woman's voice, shaky, crying. "My name is Monica Chen. I'm calling from Cedars-Sinai. My son Lucas. He's 14 years old, and he's dying. He has hours left, maybe less." Justin froze. "I'm so sorry, but please just listen," Monica begged. "When Lucas was 8, you visited his school, PS 142 in Brooklyn. You remember? You sang Never Say Never in the gym." Justin remembered. 2013, a surprise school visit. Hundreds of kids screaming. "Lucas was the boy in the wheelchair," Monica continued. "You knelt down, you talked to him for 10 minutes, you told him to keep fighting, you signed his cast." Justin's throat tightened. He did remember. The little boy with the bright smile. "Mr. Bieber, Lucas has been fighting leukemia for 6 years. 6 years. And today the doctors said there's nothing more they can do. He's unconscious now. But this morning before he went under, he said one thing. Just one thing." Monica's voice broke completely. "He said, 'Tell Justin the first never gave up, just like he told me.'" Justin sat in his car. His hands were shaking. "Mrs. Chen," he said quietly. "Where is he?" "Cedars-Sinai. 4th floor, room 412. "But Mr. Bieber, I know you're busy. I saw online you have that big contract signing today. I wanted you to know that you changed his life. Even if you can't, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Justin hung up. He looked at the time, 2:47 p.m. The contract signing was at 3 p.m. He called his manager. "Scooter, I can't make it." "What?" "Justin, this is $15 million. The entire board flew in from Germany for this. The press is all ready. Tell them I'm sick. Tell them anything. I can't explain right now." "Justin, if you don't show up, this deal is dead. You understand that?" "Dead." Justin closed his eyes. "I know." He drove to the hospital. Meanwhile, at the boardroom, chaos. 3 p.m. came and went. No Justin. 3:15, 3:30. The German executives were furious. "This is disrespectful. We flew 12 hours for this." Scooter was making calls frantically. "I don't know where he is. He said he's sick, but..." At 3:47 p.m., Justin texted Scooter one sentence. "I'm exactly where I need to be." The executives left. The deal was cancelled. The press went crazy. Justin Bieber no-shows $15 million signing was everywhere. But here's what actually happened. Justin walked into room 412. Lucas was there. Tubes everywhere. Monitors beeping. Monica and her husband were holding his hands. "Mrs. Chen?" Justin said quietly. Monica turned. When she saw him, she gasped. You came. I told you I would." Justin sat down next to Lucas's bed. The boy looked so small, so fragile. Nothing like the smiling 8-year-old from that gym. "Lucas," Justin whispered. "It's me. It's Justin. I'm here, buddy. And I need to tell you something." He took the boy's hand. "You remember what I told you? Never say never. You did it, Lucas. You fought for 6 years. You're the bravest person I know." And then Justin did something that made Monica cry. He started singing, softly, "Never Say Never." Right there in the hospital room. No cameras, no audience. Just a dying boy and a promise. Lucas's fingers moved, just slightly. The doctor came in. "Mr. Bieber, I don't know if he can hear you, but he can," Justin said. "Keep singing." Justin stayed for 4 hours, singing, talking, telling stories. Between songs, he told Lucas about tours, about making music, about the first time he held a guitar. "You know what's funny, Lucas?" Justin said softly. Everyone thinks being famous is about the money, the stadiums, the lights, but you know what the best part really is? He looked at the unconscious boy. It's this, being able to show up when it matters. Monica watched from the corner. Her husband David had his arm around her. They were both crying. A nurse came in to check vitals. She recognized Justin immediately, but didn't say anything, just smiled and left quietly. You gave up $15 million, Monica finally whispered. For this? Justin looked at her. Mrs. Chen, when I was 12 years old, my mum and I were homeless. We lived in a car for 2 months. I was so scared. He paused. One night, a stranger saw us. A man named David. He owned a small music shop. He let us sleep in the back room. He gave my mum a job. He gave me guitar lessons for free. Justin's voice cracked. He didn't have to do that. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He just helped. And you know what he told me? Justin, money comes and goes, but the chance to be there for someone, that's once in a lifetime. Monica started crying. Lucas was there for me too, Justin said. 6 years ago, when I saw him at that school, I was going through the hardest time of my life, depression, anxiety. I almost quit music. But when I saw his smile, when I saw him fighting, it reminded me why I do this. At 8 p.m., something happened. Lucas opened his eyes. Mum? His voice was so weak. Baby. Monica grabbed his hand. Lucas looked around, confused. The monitors, the tubes. Then he saw Justin. His eyes went wide. Justin? He whispered. You're really here? Justin leaned closer, smiled. I told you I'd never forget you, buddy. Tears started rolling down Lucas's face. I thought I was dreaming. I heard your voice. I heard the songs. You heard me. Justin's voice broke. Every word, Lucas said. You said I'm brave, but I'm not. I'm so scared. Justin took both of Lucas's hands. Lucas, look at me. You've been fighting for 6 years. 6 years. That's not being scared. That's being a warrior. But I don't want to leave my mum, Lucas sobbed. I don't want to leave my dad. I'm only 14. I have so much I want to do. Monica was crying so hard she couldn't speak. Then don't leave, Justin said firmly. Stay. Fight one more day. Then one more. Then one more. You know why? Lucas shook his head weakly. Because the world needs you, Lucas. Your mum needs you. And I need you to prove to me that Never Say Never isn't just a song. It's real. Lucas stared at him. You really think I can make it? I know you can. I tried to never say never. But I'm so tired. I know, Justin said. But you don't have to fight alone anymore. I'm here. Your parents are here. We're all here. That night, something shifted. The doctors couldn't explain it. But Lucas's vitals improved. His body started responding. It's like he decided to fight again, one nurse said. 3 weeks later, Lucas was out of ICU. 1 month later, he was in remission. The doctors called it miraculous. But here's where the story gets even more incredible. Justin never told anyone. No social media posts. No press releases. Nothing. The media had already destroyed him. Bieber walks out on $15 million deal. Is he having a breakdown? Justin's career in crisis. His team was furious. Sponsors pulled back. His next album release got delayed. For 3 years, nobody knew the truth. Until December 18, 22. Lucas Chen, now 17 years old, healthy, strong, posted a video on TikTok. 3 years ago today, Lucas said to the camera, I was dying. I had hours left. And a man walked away from $15 million to sit with me, to sing to me, to save my life. The video showed photos. Justin in the hospital room. The signed contract from that day, never signed. Lucas's medical records. His name is Justin Bieber, Lucas continued. And the whole world called him irresponsible, called him unreliable, destroyed his reputation, but he never defended himself. He never told anyone the truth, because that's who he is. The video went viral. 5 million views in 12 hours, 50 million in 3 days. Celebrities started sharing it. Ellen shared it. Oprah shared it. The German company that cancelled the deal shared it with an apology. We didn't know. We're sorry, Justin. Ariana Grande posted, this is who Justin really is. The world owes him an apology. Shawn Mendes tweeted, I've known Justin for years. This doesn't surprise me at all. He's always been this person. Even the executives from that boardroom came forward. We called him disrespectful. We were wrong. We had no idea what he was walking towards. News outlets that had destroyed him 3 years ago started issuing retractions. "We got it wrong. Justin Bieber isn't irresponsible. He's a hero." But here's the part that shocked everyone. People started investigating, and they found something. Justin had done this before, multiple times. A journalist found records. 2017. Justin cancelled a sold-out concert in Phoenix. Official reason: illness. Real reason: a fan's mother was in a car accident. He spent the night at the hospital with the family. 2018. Justin walked out of a Grammy rehearsal. Official reason: creative differences. Real reason: his childhood music teacher, Mr. Henderson, the man who helped him when he was homeless, had a stroke. Justin flew to Canada to be with him. 2019. Justin mysteriously didn't show up to a massive brand photo shoot in Tokyo. Lost the company $2 million. Official reason: scheduling conflict. Real reason: a fan had tweeted, "Today's my last chemo. Wish that Justin Bieber could see this." Justin saw it, flew to Seattle, surprised her at the hospital. She recovered. He never mentioned it. 2020. Justin turned down a $20 million Las Vegas residency. No explanation. Real reason: the residency would take him away from visiting children's hospitals, which he'd been doing anonymously every month for 5 years. One reporter calculated it. Justin Bieber has walked away from approximately $87 million in deals over the past 6 years. Every single time, there was a person who needed him more. The pattern was clear. Every time Justin walked out, or cancelled, or quit something, there was a person who needed him more than the money. Monica Chen came forward. "For 3 years we stayed silent because Justin asked us to. He didn't want credit. He didn't want attention. He just wanted Lucas to heal." The internet exploded. #Justin Walked for Love trended #1 worldwide. But you know what Justin posted? Just one tweet: "Lucas is cancer-free. That's all that matters." 2 weeks later, the German sports brand called Justin. "We want to renegotiate." Justin's response: "Triple the money, $45 million. The executives were shocked. "But Justin, 3 years ago you walked away from $15 million. Why would you?" "Because I'm not keeping it," Justin said. "Every penny goes to pediatric cancer research, in Lucas's name, and in David Henderson's name. The two people who taught me that showing up matters more than money." The deal was signed, $45 million. All of it donated. Today, there's a new cancer treatment wing at Cedars-Sinai. Its name, the Lucas Chen Center, where showing up saves lives. On opening day, Justin and Lucas cut the ribbon together. Lucas, now 19, healthy, studying to be a pediatric oncologist. Thousands of people showed up. Families Justin had helped. Nurses who had watched him visit anonymously. Fans who finally understood why he'd walked out so many times. Lucas stepped up to the microphone. His voice was strong now, clear. "When I was 14, Lucas said, I heard a man give up $15 million to hold my hand. I heard him sing to me when I couldn't even open my eyes. And I heard him tell me that people matter more than money." The crowd was silent. For 3 years, the world called him irresponsible, unreliable, a quitter. And he never defended himself. Because that's not why he does this. He doesn't do it for credit. He does it because someone once did it for him. Lucas looked at Justin. "You showed me what it means to show up. And now, I'm showing up too. For every kid who's scared in a hospital bed. For every family who thinks they're alone. Because you taught me we're never alone when someone chooses to walk through that door." People were crying. Monica was sobbing. Justin was wiping his eyes. "You walked out for me," Lucas said. "You gave up everything." Justin shook his head. "No, Lucas, you gave me everything. You reminded me what matters." The crowd of thousands started chanting, "Never say never, never say never." Justin smiled. "That's right. Never say never on the people who need you. Never say never on showing up. And never say never on doing what's right, even when the whole world is watching." Monica hugged him and whispered, "You lost $15 million that day." Justin looked at Lucas, alive and thriving. "No, I gained everything." The truth was finally out. Justin Bieber had walked out of the biggest deal of his life. Not because he was irresponsible, not because he had a breakdown, but because a dying boy needed him more than he needed money. And in the end, That choice saved more than just one life. It saved his soul. If this incredible story moved you, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs to remember that people matter more than money. Have you ever walked away from something important for someone you love? Tell us in the comments and turn on notifications because more amazing true stories are coming.